respect to our National Overseer, Bishop Bryce H. Thompson and his wife, Sister Elvira Thompson. Respect to our honorees, Bishop Joseph M. Swann and his wife, Evangelist Roselyn Swann. I'm here to do a specific duty, but I thought I'd like to share something with you before I do what I am supposed to do. On Monday of this week, I wasn't feeling well, and I went to see my doctor. Having examined me, he said, would you like for me to tell you the God's truth? I said, yes, please, don't lie to me. He said, well, I need to admit you into the hospital. My thoughts then flashed to this banquet tonight. And all of you who know me know that this is the kind of thing I like. I love banquets. Most of all, I love when we do what we are doing tonight. Remembering those who labor in the service of the Lord. So I told the doctor, please do me a favor. Don't put me in the hospital. Do anything else. I said, is there an alternative? He said, I guess so. I could consider it. I guess there is. So I said, what is it? He said, well, let me tell you what's wrong with you first. I said, yes, I need to know that. He said, you have bronchial pneumonia. And so I'm going to need to give you an injection every day. And he gave me a big bottle of cough medicine. He said, you got to come back to do several x-rays and some other things, he said. I said, I don't care, Dr. Saratopoulos, what you do. So long as you don't admit me in the hospital and I could be free for Saturday night. And that is the reason why I wasn't able to moderate the service last night, because those of you who know about what I have, there are times when I break out in spats of cough. But I thank God that God has spared my life and that I am feeling well enough tonight to be present at this very important function. Bishop Swann and I go way back. You know that I worked with my father for some 19 years. During those years, it was my distinct pleasure to type many letters to Bishop Swann written by my father. You know, last year he brought a letter to me in church. He said, I've got something to show you. And it was the letter that Daddy wrote to him in the year 1953. He was at the time in Lake City, Abaco. And the bottom of the letter was my initials, R-E-M. I felt so proud that I was a part of the ministry at that time, contributing in my little way. And now, tonight, it is my pleasure to present an arrangement of flowers to Sister Swann. You know, behind every successful man is a hard-working woman. And I am proud tonight that every time someone made mention about Bishop Swann, they did say Sister Swann, because she was right there by his side, working hard, also an evangelist in the Church of God of Prophecy. But apart from that, you know, the role of a woman at home is sometimes she works harder than that man who is out there. She is taking care of the home. She's taking care of all those children, you know, all those names that you call. She gave birth to all of them. Then she took care of all of them. She took care of the home. She took care of the church work. And tonight, Sister Swann, I'd like to encourage you to be faithful. You know, the prize is not really to the swiftest, but it's to him who holds out to the end. Just be faithful. A crown of righteousness awaits you. Brother Arthur quoted the scriptures, "Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to pay every man according as his work should be." Don't get tired. Don't get weary. Don't faint. Just be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Backing up Bishop Swann, and when this life is over, what we are having here now, I heard Bishop Thompson say, is only a little token of what's going to happen when this life is over. Sister Swann, it gives me great pleasure on behalf of the steering committee to present you with this bouquet. It's heavy, Brother Williams told me, but you, every time you smell these roses, remember that we love you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Sister Thompson. Sister Thompson. Sister Vara and I go way back. She's also a faithful warrior and laborer in the work of the Lord. And like I said, there are a lot of things a man's wife do that you don't always see. But that successful leader has a hard-working woman in the back of him. I notice, Sister Thompson, this is not a banquet for Bishop Thompson. I understand that. But there's nothing wrong with us mentioning things from time to time. I notice how very attentive she is to Bishop Thompson. As soon as he finished preaching a message and his shirt is wet, she's very concerned. And I can understand that. And, you know, that is what a good woman is all about. Sister Thompson worked in the office with Bishop Thompson. She travels with him. She works in the home. And we want you to know, Sister Thompson, that we think of you. We're praying for you. And tonight, we're giving you this arrangement of flowers, but there again, it's only a token. Because you might calling in the work of the Lord, and I just want you to continue to be faithful, working in the service of the Lord, because the scripture says, "Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to pay every man according as his work should be." Stick with Bishop Thompson. Stand behind him. Be faithful to the very end. And when this life is over, you shall enjoy the pleasures of heaven. God bless you, my sister. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the encouraging words. Thank you for the bouquet. God bless you.
Sister Hepburn, it's because of the hard work you have been doing in the life and work of Bishop Swann for so many years, like the letters you've typed, like the telephone calls you've made, and because of your hard work in this committee, and being the only woman on the committee, and the marvelous input you've given. Yes, let's give her a big cheer. It's a blessing to have you, and I want you to have this basket of summer flowers from all of us, your brothers on the committee.
You know, I thought I knew Brother Clarence Williams, but it was only through working with this committee that I really found out who Clarence Nathaniel Williams is. Now, if you want to find out what I know, you check with me. Thank you very much, Brother Williams.